Prime Minister Andrew Holness is urging Jamaicans to remain united. He wants the workforce to continue negotiations with the government surrounding working conditions and wages. He made the remarks during his Labor Day message to the nation.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness says the government is committed to preserving the rights of Jamaican workers. He says this includes proper wages and working conditions.
The government is actively pursuing ways to increase workers' benefits. For example, we are examining the feasibility of implementing unemployment insurance in Jamaica to assist workers who become unemployed through no fault of their own. This would temporarily provide workers with partial income relief while they search for new employment. Additionally, unemployment insurance support would facilitate the acquisition of new skills to increase and improve their employability.
He says the country is still recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic, but it's headed in the right direction despite challenges.
Economy and the resilience of our labor force. However, this recovery is still a work in progress. The impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic and now the war in Ukraine have unleashed the greatest wave of global inflation seen in over 40 years. Import prices of fuel and food are rising in all countries around the world at the same time. While we all know that this inflation has causes outside of Jamaica, it still does not make it easy for the average household to absorb.
Mr. Holness notes the changes in the economy following a long fiscal adjustment, which he says was secured by the sacrifices of workers. He explains that it has impacted the salaries of public sector workers.
In addition, there are many instances where the structure of the public sector compensation is unfair and inequitable. This is so in central government as well as in public bodies. The inequities in the structure of public sector compensation are not new and did not arise overnight. Decades of tinkering with compensation systems without solving fundamental issues are contributing factors. However, this government, your government, has decided to take on this decades-old problem because we care about our workers, and we recognize that the current structure is untenable.
He says this is why there is a need for a compensation review in the public sector. The Prime Minister says he is confident that the review will be successful.
The restructuring exercise is designed to remove inequities, make compensation simpler and more transparent, while ensuring that Jamaica's finances remain sustainable. We recognize that it will not be an easy process. There is pent-up anger, mistrust from broken promises, and contentious issues to grapple with. However, rest assured, your government is listening.
The Prime Minister is urging workers to continue their discussions while utilizing the systems in place to resolve their disputes and ensure a stable economy. Raquel Robinson reporting for the news on PBCJ.